Oh, and you can see the prime unicorn next door.
You're a dork.
Good evening, gang. There we go. 10 count. What's going on? As you can see, there's a prime unicorn in the background. Prime Trucker Rob, what's up, man? John Fornwald, evening. Cody sitting in the Volvo, nice. Hey, Cody, you're the one that's in Ross's Volvo, right? Gray Bond Trucking, M Boggy, hey, how you doing? Finally caught alive.
So that I can.
Oh, Leah's here. Leah is Leah, you're a little bit wrong with most of your comments, but I appreciate them. I agree with you. It's good to have debate. I strongly disagree with what you say. But
Hey, Trucker Rob. Thank you for the super chat.
thanks for being you. How did you? Oh, you can do the stickers. Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Prime Trucker Rob.
Hey, John. Cody, everybody.
Heathens made it this time. Yes. Okay, so Cody, I don't know if you saw the live last night. We did not mean to imply that you're a shitty driver.
Oh. No, I was talking about Brian.
Oh, is it Brian? Oh, okay.
Brian's a Volvo breaker, not Cody. Not Cody.
No. Oh, okay. We thought.
Brian Lilly is Volvo breaker.
Okay. Yeah. We thought we saw what could be Ross's truck absolutely blast a curb at our shipper last night, and Ross was all offended because when we texted him, we weren't implying that we thought it was Ross that hit the curb. I would not think that Ross did it, but we thought it was his trainee.
It was a gorgeous curb like grab. Lee says, no, I'm not. Just because you disagree doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Well, on this issue it does, but that's okay.
But I digress. Heathens, hey, how's it going?
Dakota, that's a great question. Love it. As someone looking to get into trucking, how rough is the first year? Do you think going through Omega would be a good option just to get experience for a year? Heathens Trucking, thank you. That's awesome. You guys are making this a great Friday night because I'm not really thrilled with what's ahead of us tonight. So you guys are spicing this up and making it a little happy. So that first year, first of all, I do highly recommend Prime. Absolutely. Especially if you're just getting started in the trucking industry. In general, I'll watch the comments so I don't miss too many, but this is a really good topic for a Friday evening. So just so you guys know, and I've said this in videos before, my plan before we ever discussed her driving a truck, my plan was to be with Prime for 1 year.
That is true.
And not only that, I was going to start out as a company driver.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had the same kind of question. Is this a great way to, introduce myself into the trucking industry? I thought I would go 1 year with Prime and then do something local. Or like Walmart, something that would help me kind of be in one place a little bit. And what I realized is that the 1 year that I was with Prime, that entire year was a training experience for me. And I'm still in training. I mean, you're always learning something new. But my first year is really what it took to get very well grounded. Hang on a second, you guys.
I'm keeping track of the comments, so don't go out of order.
So anyway, that year is what it took to get very well grounded and really get my footing and feel like I was confident. I was confident in the business. I was confident in running my truck profitably. I was confident in my backing. I was confident in understanding freight lanes. It took me a year, and so at the end of the year, at that point I thought, okay, well, now I'm ready to really go kick some ass. I don't want to leave now, and it's been great ever since. Jenna was in training right at that time. Man, my phone just went super dim. So, Prime is an excellent company to start with. It's excellent training, excellent lanes, great customers, great fuel discounts, great all kind. It's just, at the end of the year, if you want to just do a year, it's a great place to start. But I really think that at the end of the year, you're going to be like, okay, well, now I know, now I understand. Now I'm confident. Now I kind of get the business. Now let's go kick some ass. And that's what we did. So long answer, short question, yes. And before we get into more of the comments, just to give you guys a update of where we're at. We're at the infamous Road Ranger in Marshall, Illinois, that someone spotted at us the day before yesterday and mentioned it on our live last night. We're back at that Road Ranger today.
We're always at this Road Ranger.
In Marshall, Illinois, and we're getting ready to go drop off this load and then pick up a load. We're doing something we don't do very often at all. We're going to Salt Lake City.
Okay, so let's get on these comments before we get too backed up.
All right.
10 Count says, devil's advocate, are so many people I see because a company forces them to by not providing benefits and a fair wage? The answer is no. A lot of people want to be their own business, and there are a lot of independent contractors in different industries.
Yeah, and this is what I was arguing with Leah in the comments about. I choose to be at Prime. I choose to be a lease operator. I choose the option of not having the benefits. I think she or someone said Prime keeps 30% of my profit. That's such a weird way of looking at it. Prime, how do you think I only pay $2.03 a gallon here? How is it that I have a huge support infrastructure behind me, and Jenna and our truck? That's what that money pays for. That is the cost of being able to operate this business. We choose this. No one forces us to do this, and we choose it because we like it.
John Fornwald says, volume sounds really good. Usually hard to hear you when I listen to your videos while I drive. And then as he says that and I go to read it, the reefer kicks on.
Yeah, the reefer.
So, Longhaul says, roughest time is TNT. Brian Lilly, he says, because I'm a good driver is why we thought it was him. So, yeah.
Oh.
No hippie, Pete Gang for life. Lee says that I'm looking at a 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. minimum shift tonight, so I'm sure you got a better night coming than I do.
No. No, we don't.
I'm gonna be nice. So anyways, Cody says, grounded, aren't you always grounded? Oh, are you saying because I told him not to jump ahead on comments, Cody? He then says, gotta make Ross jealous. Only Pete Gang gets the big ones. No Hippie says, I'm sure Junior will sense the force in coming here to hate on Peterbilt. Yes, that's true.
Sense the force.
Hopper says, I learned that you need to check the coolant level.
Junior just sits in his truck and he can feel that all the Peterbilt drivers are talking positively about themselves.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need to pick up he'll pull over and get a rest area and get his phone out. I'm going to put a stop to this.
Yeah, so Hopper says he learned that you need to check the coolant level on your APU or it shuts itself off after a couple minutes of running. Bruh. Anyways, 10 Count says, Eric, can you please explain the bottom half of the fuel surcharge chart from this morning? I get the 99-cent base, then you divide by 7 miles an hour. but do you get the last number on your settlement?
The last number on your settlement.
He's talking about like the little 10 count, to be perfectly honest, because like one of us was driving. I don't even remember which one of us was driving. So we were listening to it.
Yeah,
so
I didn't
have to go back and look.
And I didn't really listen to the fuel surcharge section that much.
I don't even know what day it is, so I can't tell you which one of us was driving.
I listened to the ProAct part and the load choice part.
Lugnut, hey. Let's see. So let's get to some of these because there's
here's what I'll say on the fuel surcharge thing. What is proposed to me in line haul, tolls, fuel surcharge, etc., is what I get. I can say yes or no to that.
So lots of fighting with Ross back and forth. No Hippie says, I choose to be at Prime. I could buy ooh, that's Tammy's favorite truck, by the way, but I could buy a Pete 389 and get my own authority and all that shit, but Prime is good. Which, yeah, we agree. Like, you know, it's the same reason why we're here. Johnny, you would have to ask him. Let's see. Hopper, did y'all hear I'm heading to Springfield? Yes. We will see you soon, because we're heading to Springfield soon. Congratulations, Jeremy. He says he's on his way to... oh, wait, no. Never mind. He's going to be at Salt Lake. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with all this. Does Prime... Jack Black wants to know if Prime hires company drivers from California. Yes, they do.
Only company drivers.
Mm-hmm. Because of AB5 and all that nonsense. Sturk says making a career change from Freightliner tech to a driver, hopefully going to orientation on April 5th, and your videos convinced me to go lease. Thank you for all the info. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for your comment. That's awesome.
I'm sorry, did you say he's going to orientation in Springfield?
Yeah, Sturk, are you going to orientation in Springfield? Because if so, we should be home, and we'd love to see you.
Yeah, well, we're meeting up with a couple of our referrals next week. M. Hopper, you're talking about tequila. Let's get Casamigos, bro. Casamigos. I'll get a bottle of Casamigos. You bring limes and salt.
Yes, let's see. Kenworth Ryder says, wow, live twice in one day.
Well, we went live last night.
Same 24-hour period.
Yeah, same 24-hour period.
It's same day for him. Let's see.
And actually, you guys, we're just burning time. We have to sit at this Road Ranger for 2 hours until I get my clock back. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go live. That'll help pass the time.
Barry. Let's see. Sturk is going to be in Springfield. Yes, so please hit us up on Discord or message Eric's work phone so that we can coordinate with you to come.
Yeah, my work phone number is in the description of all my videos.
Brian, so yeah, No Hippies talking smack on Ross and says he needs to be bragging about a sweet BMW 540 soon, which is the BMW that No Hippies trying to sell Ross. And Brian says he has a full-time job with Brian trying to keep his Volvo in one piece. Yes, Hopper, Casamigos is George Clooney's brand of tequila, and it's really nice.
10 count, you said, to a business expense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Casamigos plus referrals.
Here's Junior. Hey, Junior.
Junior,
your Spidey senses
we knew you could feel us saying good things about Peterbilt. I was telling everybody that you probably drive down the highway and you just feel us saying good things about Peterbilt, and you just swerve into a rest area and get that phone out.
John Cornwall says he has to go to bed. Yeah. So
Lyle says, "Told you."
So we're now caught up on comments. So.
Yeah. So we're at the infamous Prime Terminal in Marshall, Illinois, or not Prime Terminal, Road Ranger, same thing.
Yeah, it's like the official truck stop.
When we pulled in here, I'm I'm not joking. 75% of the trucks that were here at this truck stop were Prime trucks,
Yeah, so there were 5 trucks fueling.
including a super rare.
There were 5 trucks fueling. There were 3 Prime reefers, 1 Prime kosher tanker,
Those are the super rares.
and the other one was a different carrier. So like we literally had like the whole truck stop full. It's great. Frosted Flake says Peterbilt life.
Cody, you knew the force was reaching him. Oh yeah, Junior can feel his friends saying good things about Peterbilts.
Oh, speaking about the force, I'm gonna show you guys something really sad. Very sad.
Where are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going?
Show me something about the force.
So I have these beautiful little Darth Vader socks. I'm trying to show you my favorite little socks. But I'm sitting up here and Eric pointed out, I don't even know how this happened. He says I can't wear these anymore because this one has a big hole.
Yeah, I was like, come on, we're not that kind of a family.
Yeah, I'm so sad.
She actually has quite a few Star Wars socks. I try to keep her socks, try to get her a new pack every time we go home.
Yeah, and he always buys me like the weirdest socks. The last socks that he got me were like 101 Dalmatians. I don't buy socks. Eric just buys the most random socks and is like, here are your socks.
Remy is currently chewing on this. Will you come up here so they can see you?
Here, I'll get out of the chair so that she can get in the chair.
You can see, like, you see her ears.
Dog's so spoiled. Head moved so that, here, let me
She's
cheer.
good.
Oh.
She wants to chew. Sunday socks, most holy.
Yeah.
Some Wu-Tang socks. Yeah, so we're going to Salt Lake City. So I'm breaking my rules. Breaking my rule again of going west. But the main reason I accepted this load, and a lot of you are probably familiar with the load if you drive for Prime. We've done it a couple times. It's Edwardsville, Hershey to Salt Lake City, Hershey. It's like $1.50, $1.60 a mile, so it's not super great, but not terrible. And the reason that I took the load is because it's a drop in hook and hook, because we have Hershey on board right now that we got from PA. So we can just go, being that it's late tonight, Ogden, yeah, you're right, Junior. I say Salt Lake City, but yeah, Ogden, you're right.
He says we broke a rule by getting a Peterbilt.
So anyway, because it's Friday night, I was kind of concerned about having to go find parking and deal with all that. And instead, now we can just go drop this load off, hook to that load, and get on our way. So
Stop.
anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go to Salt Lake City, and then we should be able to route our way back to Springfield, hopefully from out that way. So we'll be in Springfield Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
Cody wants to know what a drop and hook is.
Drop and hook is when you, the way the words work is not entirely accurate, but Matt from No Luck Trucking said this the other day, and I was like, yes. Drop and hook is when you drop a loaded trailer and pick up a loaded trailer. So you don't have to deal with any empty trailers. You don't have to go take them to get washed out or any of that stuff. Drop and hook.
Tanner D wants to know when the wedding is.
Good question. Don't know. Right now we're just making money.
Junior says Peterbilts will have unlimited. Peterbilts will basically, it'll give you unlimited hotel points.
That is true.
Yeah.
You do earn free hotel rooms on hotels.com with
Junior, I like
Peterbilt.
that you had to specify because you'll be down so much. Like, we didn't get where you were going with that. We know.
And it actually is true, Junior. In fact, Junior, we title our videos when we're broke down the check engine light
Sweets.
Inn and Suites.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Check engine light resort.
Yes, Cody. So Cody says, wouldn't that be a drop and hook in book? Yes.
Well,
that's-
yeah. And Jenna, when Matt first said it, Jenna was like, but that doesn't really work. I just like the way it
I was
sounds.
like, it's factually inaccurate.
Well, but because you're already doing a drop and hook. Well, I guess you wouldn't be hooking to the empty, but it's, you know, I like when he said it, I was like, yeah, I'm calling it that from now on. Drop and hook and hook. Come on, you guys, we got to start this thing.
So no.
Drop and hook and hook.
No Hippie says old people don't like dropping hooks. We like to back our asses into a dock and relax. So it's funny you should mention old people in their back, because I just yelled and screamed at Eric for something that he did when I was getting out of this chair, or the driver's seat, a little bit ago. So why don't you explain what
No, I'm
happened?
not interested.
You're not going to explain what you did?
Her broke ass. Sitting
I was
over here.
literally complaining that my ass hurt, and as I was, he smacked me on the ass because he wasn't paying attention that I said it hurt from sitting in the chair. He's cruel.
Oh, come on, Ross. Drop and hook and hook. Team drop and hook and hook. I just love it. I don't know why it is. It may not be factually accurate. I don't care. So, and that facility in Ogden, as Junior knows, is a really nice facility. Like, they give you, it's just like the big one in Hershey. They give you a spot number to park your loaded trailer in, and give you a spot number where your empty trailer is at.
They usually give you an obscene amount of candy.
Give you a bunch of candy. So it's a
Which-
super fast.
Pro tip with the free candy you get from Hershey's, because we don't eat like a lot of candy or sugar, but what we do is we take the candy and we put it in the fridge, and then we hang on to the candy until we find a really grumpy...
She puts it in her bribe bag.
Yeah, we find a really grumpy person at another shipper or receiver, and then we give them candy to make them be nice to us. It works really well. So pro tip, save the candy.
If in a shipper and receiver there's a female clerk or whatever you call them, and Jenna goes in with a candy bar, we're getting the easiest dock. We're probably getting it before anybody else.
Cody says, I don't trust anybody who asks if I want some free candy. I've been tricked one too many times. Fair enough.
Well, not only that, in Ogden, they actually let you pick the candy too. They'll just open up this drawer and it's got, you know,
like old, just
all
like
kinds
every,
of shit
every
that Hershey
type of
makes.
Candy bar. They'll be like, pick 5 of them. So I normally get Eric Reese's peanut butter cups though, because he likes peanut butter cups, and I'll get some candy bars for other people.
He said, he texted me the chart. All right, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
I'll take a look, but I'll be honest with you. I'm not really concerned about the fuel thing. I know others are, and that's fine. My fuel costs right now are at it goes back and forth between 11 and 12 cents per mile. And we're making good money, we're profitable. What is proposed to me, when a load gets proposed to me, is what I get paid. So I don't really get down into it. I'm not like a mad scientist just really getting down into it, into the math and the details. Sometimes I'll check their work just to make sure I'm not getting, burnt on a little bit of detention and stuff like that. Make sure the loads match up to what was proposed, things like that. But stupid reefer. Yeah, Jenna's about to go to bed. Well, I think I can go get fuel here shortly, and then we're gonna head over and get our load. So, who were the two? No Hippie said, yeah, overthinking it would just drive me crazy. I can't overthink it. Again, what is proposed to me? If that amount and that fuel surcharge and those tolls are what I find is an acceptable amount of money to deliver that load, and if that's the amount that I'm getting actually paid, I'm happy. If I don't like that amount, I'll say no. Getting down into the nitty gritty of whose share of what, and, I don't know. I don't knock anyone for doing it. It's just not. We don't on our truck. So anyway, okay, guys, we're gonna go get fuel and get on the road. But thank you, Heathens Trucking and Prime Trucker Rob, for throwing us a super chat. Really appreciate that.
Truck with me just came on. He said, "What's up?"
Who?
Truck with me.
Truck with me. Oh, yeah. I was always thinking truck with me. I was always thinking it was truck with Michigan. I don't know why that is. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. If you're home, if you're on the road, hopefully you have a safe weekend. If you're going to be in Springfield next week, definitely connect up with us. And outside of that, be safe, make good decisions. As always, drive to thrive. Talk to you guys soon.